Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It is Braga, and they take on Midtjylland.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
This is how it looks for the home side.
Well, the wingers will be key here. They have to choose the right time to give width and the right time to come infield to support the centre-forward. If they can do that, they're a potent front three. No doubt about that.
This is the lineup for the visitors today.
Well, the player that needs to affect the game is the one at the top of the midfield diamond. If he can get on the ball and dictate the play, they should control this match.
And so the battle commences. Not a great pass. And he didn't hesitate. Good thing too.
Well, he's so quick off his line. That's great goalkeeping, you have to say.
A creative look about this. Oh, good-looking run. Well, he has cause to be grateful to his teammate. Ali Musrati. Horta with it. Well-timed tackle. Henrik Dalsgaard. And we saw the situation developing. An important interception. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. Evander. Well read to put an end to that attack. How about the cross? But strong defending. Couldn't make it 1-0. Maybe not quite warmed up.
Well, that should have been the opener. He has to hit the target from there.
Castro. And take it away. Oh, good vision. Well, not making life difficult for the keeper at all. A wide attempt. And intercepted it. Takes the shot. And blocked for now. That's how to blunt the edge of the opposing attack. Applying vigorous pressure. Piazon. Ali Musrati. And in possession, Chiquinho. Diogo Leite. Well, they're eyeing that final pass, you just feel. Nicely cut out. Couldn't keep it. Evander. Really a very poor ball. Castro. Musrati. And he read it well. Difficult to stop him. He could pick out a teammate. Anderson. Delivering it into the box. And the cross comes to nothing. Piazon. Ali Musrati. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? And scope for them to produce something exciting. Keeping it moving dynamically. Evander. Sisto. He takes aim. A goal! 1-0. A fully deserved advantage based on what we've seen.
Well, let's look at the replay. They move the ball so well, just waiting for an opening. And when he gets onto it, he holds off the challenge, keeps his balance and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Lucas Piazon. Galeno. Diogo Leite. Castro. Well, they keep passing away. Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Surely the equaliser. Well, the goal was at his mercy.
Well, it certainly was. He has to score there.
Intercepting it intelligently. Struggling to keep the ball. Evander. On to Sisto. Into the advanced position. Accurate pass upon accurate pass. Well, possibilities in the centre. Untidy on the ball. Well, a poor effort from a difficult angle, Stuart.
Well, he took the wrong decision there. He surely had to cut that back.
Chiquinho. And here's Galeno. Castro. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Ricardo Horta. Well, it's a really poor challenge. Now, what's the referee going to do about it? Well, it was apparently a bookable offence.
Well, no debate over that one. It's a yellow card all day long.
Well, straight into the meat of the penalty area. And he's clear as lines. This might be ideal for the counter. Evander. What a shocking pass, really. Ricardo Horta. Well, they must exercise caution standing off as they are. Chiquinho. Here's Castro. Well, they've lost the ball. He's got the right idea with that pass. Well, now in a dangerous position. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Galeno. Lucas Piazon. Diogo Leite. Chiquinho. Not getting anxious when they have the ball, but then the one that fails to hit its target. Sisto. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Evander. This is looking threatening. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. And reading it absolutely superbly. And it wasn't a great pass, was it? Evander. Piazon. Ali Musrati. Good movement. Could be troublesome. Losing possession here. Great strong tackle. Throw in forthcoming. Paulo Oliveira. Ricardo Horta. Well, still searching for the equaliser, but not passing it anxiously. And the cross is very much on. And dispossessed. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Can they keep it going? That's a nice-looking ball. Not fantastic defending. Let's see if it helps the opposition. Chiquinho. Horta with it. Castro. And space here on the flank. Well cleared away. Getting in there to take it away. Well, far from the most accurate pass you're likely to see. Throw in to come. And he takes it away. Castro. Busrati. And taking it away. How about the cross? Sisto. And a significant block following that cross. Well, getting very close to the half-time interval, and it's a narrow lead for the visitors to this point. Stuart, how would you assess what we've seen?
Well, it's been a tight game so far, but they've just had that little bit more quality on the ball, particularly in midfield, where they've just started to take control. They'll be fairly happy going in at half-time if it stays like this.
Now, what can they do from here? Sisto. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Chiquinho. Busrati. Here's Castro. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Fantastic work to thwart the danger. This could square the game. And he clears it out of harm's way. Galeno. Well, he didn't miss by all that much.
Well, he struck it quite nicely, but the keeper was always in control of the situation. He knew that was going wide.
Well, they're sitting ever deeper. Busrati. And very deftly cut out. Evander. On to Sisto. Really good interception. Busrati. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Lucas Piazon. Well, not the greatest pass. Easily intercepted. Not to be in terms of the cross there. Goal kick coming up. Well, truth be told, he's only had a very limited influence on this game, Stuart.
Yeah, you're right. He needs to impose himself on this game. He just hasn't done enough to get away from his marker so far. Unless that changes, they're going to struggle to turn this one around.
A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
Well, Derek, he took his goal well and was a constant threat throughout that first half. I thought he showed a lot of skill to get out of tight situations, and he had a real impact on the plate.
And so the battle commences. How about the cross? Couldn't make it 1-0. Maybe not quite warmed up.
Well, that should have been the opener. He has to hit the target from there.
Well, not making life difficult for the keeper at all. A wide attempt. Sisto. He takes aim. A goal! 1-0. A fully deserved advantage based on what we've seen. Surely the equaliser. Well, the goal was at his mercy.
Well, it certainly was. He has to score there.
Well, a poor effort from a difficult angle, Stuart.
Well, he took the wrong decision there. He surely had to cut that back.
Ricardo Horta. Well, it was apparently a bookable offence.
Well, no debate.
Galeno. Well, he didn't miss by all that much.
Well, he struck it quite nicely, but the keeper was always in control of the situation. He knew that was going wide.
The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. Sisto. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Sisto. Well, showing good patience. Just straying offside. Castro. And in possession, Chiquinho. And intercepted it. Sisto. Could be dangerous. Sisto. Well, flinging himself at it. Can someone get on the end of this? Still not clear. Dalsgaard. Could be threatening. Dangerous looking attack. And a penalty awarded. Spot kick coming up. Well, no card handed out. He gets away with a rebuke.
Well, a lot of referees would have booked him there, but I'm with him on this one. No yellow card for me.
A chance to extend the lead. And he slots it home with confidence.
take another look, and it's a very good goal. And they deserve it, you have to say. They've been excellent.
So 2-0 now. A good and fair challenge. Henrik Dalsgaard. Andersson. Evander. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Sisto. Andersson. Now with Sisto. Crossing opportunity. And a throw-in forthcoming. Sisto. High quality defending. And breaking at pace with menace. Ali Musrati. Just too much on that pass. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Ricardo Horta. And in possession, Chiquinho. Ali Musrati. And intercepting it. Piazon. Effective challenge. And that was a very fine read. Now they've lost it. Evander. Great strong tackle, throw in forthcoming. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. He could pick out a teammate. And the precision was lacking. Throw in coming up. Andre Horta. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Slipshod passing. We're getting the ball forward. Evander. Patient build-up at the moment. And just like that, they don't have the ball anymore. Really good challenge. Well, the pass not coming close to hitting the target. Evander. Sisto. Could be dangerous. And he takes it on! Well, he hit it with authority. Close. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Diogo Leite. Busrati. Andre Orta with it. An unforced error, you've got to say. Well, the attack looks promising. Now he must favour the cross. Oh, moving it nicely. And the opportunity goes a-begging. He decided to hit that with power rather than going for placement. Busrati. Chiquinho. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. Sviatchenko. Sisto. Well, strong play here. Oh, big opportunity! Well, not an effort for his own personal scrapbook. So making the substitution now. Galeno. He's protecting it well. It's a neat move. Could reduce the deficit. And the keeper more than equal to the task. Awer Mabil. Promising attack this. How about the cross? And a no-nonsense clearance. Ali Musrati. And he did well to cut it out. 20 minutes remaining. Ali Musrati. He's in control of the situation. Chiquinho. Moving the ball nicely, looking for that final pass. Chiquinho shielding the ball superbly, and that pass could be troublesome. Such an important goalkeeping intervention under pressure. Sisto. Well, he could really get at the opposition, but quick thinking defensively. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Galeno. As clean as a whistle, that challenge. Dalsgaard. Possession given away, unfortunately. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Can they convert? It was an excellent example of how to break at pace.
Well, that's counter-attacking football at its best. They switch on so quickly when they win the ball back. It deserved a goal.
Well, they've decided to make a change. Strong play here. And he read it well. Wonderful challenge and a throw-in coming up. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Lete. Great challenge, he got nothing but ball. Well, the ball lost here. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And begging to be put away. Well, it's off target, and the keeper can breathe a big sigh of relief.
Well, what a chance that was. He should be scoring there.
Well, that is how to run at defenders, but ultimately up a cul-de-sac. Couldn't keep it. Mabil. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Well, no stopping him, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Good physical play. He's in control of the situation. Pressing high, and they have the ball again. Well, a badly timed run, just a fraction offside. Aware Mabil. Over the byline, hence a goal kick. There to take it away. Ali Musrati. Well, he's given us away. Evander. Sisto. Extremely sloppy in possession. Being pressed and pressed high. Doing well to keep possession. Getting in there to take it away. Sisto. Evander. How about the cross? Great opportunity. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Superb tackle. Andre Orta. Showing good defensive judgment. And foul it is then. And he gets away with a warning here.
In my view, that's good refereeing. Strong, but not officious.
Well, I think he'll be a bit cross with himself based on that free kick. Not the execution he was looking for. Well, wait, don't go anywhere. We're going to have 5 additional minutes. And very deftly cut out. Oh, they've lost it. This is looking threatening. And it's in! They've eaten into their advantage, and this is not over. Not yet, anyway.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
And the ball is moving again. Anyone's guess how this is going to finish. 2-1 currently. Medeiros. Down by a goal. This could be their final opportunity to snatch something. And possibilities here. Well, not on the target. The keeper seemed to have it covered.
Well, he did seem to have it covered, but it's not a bad effort, though. He really did strike it well.
Dalsgaard. Mabil. Now with Sisto. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books as a home defeat.
Well, Derek, it was a hard-fought contest, which neither side completely dominated, but the result will certainly hurt them. They need to bounce back next time out.
I think it's accurate to say, Stuart, that this man was the light bringer for his side.
Well, I thought he was excellent. Not only did he score a good goal, but his general play was outstanding. He certainly played a major part in their win here today.